of course, what ended up happening on the 24th of June was in the late afternoon, I got a phone call from the same doctor who said, I'd like you to come in today, like now, and bring your partner. And I thought, they're not going to say that to give me good news. So I kind of had a suspicion going in that it wasn't going to be great. And I called my partner and he met me in there, and they told us the rather confronting news that I had breast cancer. So that was kind of surreal. You know, I knew going in what they were going to be saying because of the way that they'd asked me to come in. And I guess a fatalistic part of everyone anticipates the worst anyway, doesn't it? Like I had started thinking, well, wouldn't that be the icing on the cake? You know, here I am, kind of a leading menopause doctor who prescribes loads of HRT. You know, life has funny ways of you know, kind of having its jokes and teaching you things. Maybe this is just the next chapter for me in kind of trying to trying to learn something on the journey of life. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to go. So I guess part of me was sort of braced and ready for it when she said it. And I have to say, I was very calm. I don't think I heard too much of the detail of what they were saying. I just remember having loads and loads of pamphlets thrust at me, and they were talking about breast care nurses and support groups and what to expect. But I do remember the doctor that was there, and she was lovely. She was saying, look, you are the exact reason why breast screen has been set up, you know, so that we can detect cancers like yours early before it becomes a real problem. And so I did feel very, very blessed and grateful that I had actually gone ahead and gotten that mammogram done when I did. So she led me to sort of think, okay, good, got it early. She even said there's a chance that maybe they got the whole cancer just from the biopsy, and that perhaps I might just get away with a localised excision. So I went away from that encounter feeling, okay, this could be a whole lot worse. It's not going to kill me, going to be fine. And then I sort of sat with that for a while. I did record a video the following week, which you may have already seen, where I just basically felt I've got to tell people to go and get a mammogram, because I just realised, you know, I had thought that I was up to date with all of my breast screening. I'd been getting MRI scans done every 2 years. And in fact, this was my first screening mammogram at the age of 54. Really, you should be getting them from the age of 50, but I felt reassured because I'd been getting 2 yearly MRIs, which were normal. And I thought my last MRI had been last year, but in fact, what with COVID and the enormous growth of WellFem in 2021 and all the distractions that go along with that, I was actually a year out. So who knows whether I would have potentially picked up this breast cancer even earlier had I gone for the mammogram last year. I will never know. But I've really felt strongly that if telling women about my experience and the fact that this has saved my life, going in and just getting the breast screen when I didn't even have a lump to begin with, you know, has managed to detect that cancer in time, then, you know, getting the word out there to other women, you know, encourage them to go and get their breast screening up to date was super, super important, because we've all let stuff slide in the last couple of years. All of us have. It's been such an unusual time with COVID and everything that's been going on in the world. So yeah, totally understandable that we would drop the ball a little bit on our health screening, but, you know, girls, don't delay. Just go and get your mammograms, really. And already my friendship group have already, you know, promised me faithfully that they're all going to go out and get their mammograms up to date. So, you know, I feel like that's a really positive thing to take away from this.